be tired, like physically tired, emotionally tired, or just tired in general. There could be something that you want to get started or that you want to speak up about. You may need to avoid some type of controversy for sure. Somebody could have stepped into some type of mess. If this is not you, this could be someone around you. This also could be something as simple as like, I just stepped into some water, or I stepped into some type of dog shit, or whatever the case may be. You can't have fun while you're broke. You could be traveling, or maybe you're just looking online like, okay, I want to plan for some type of travel, but I'm confused on when I can. Somebody just won't change for the world. I told you could be traveling. Somebody just won't change for the world because they're confused on what's really going to happen next or what's going on. This could be a masculine that's trying to live off of you, or you're recognizing it's about a situation with someone else. Somebody could be starving for your attention. It's like, okay, no, I'll pay you back, or no, I want to give it to you now, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. Just give me the opportunity. This person's just saying things without thinking. So just be careful when it comes to this. It seems like this relationship been over since it started. Maybe you're confused because you felt like at one point in time y'all had a really good, heartfelt, genuine conversation, and now it seems like you're dreading dealing with this person. You could have even gotten pregnant by this person, or you're pregnant now, or maybe you just had a baby. Congratulations. If you're pregnant now, you could be confused. There could be a child that feels abandoned. This doesn't have to be your child. This just could be you as a child feel abandoned by your parents, the person that you got pregnant or pregnant by could be feeling abandoned as a child, but someone is playing the game. Could be. There is a bad second date out here, so even if you feel like the first one was good, we had a really good conversation, the second one may not go as well. You just let things play out. You live in somebody's head rent free because you're so loyal. If this is not loyal to them, then it's loyal to yourself. You could be training for something and or getting on the train. Again, you are traveling. You could be seeing a train, buying a train. Maybe you have a kid that's watching Thomas the Train. This is not the time to make fun of somebody's struggle or whatever they're going through. They could definitely be in the hot seat right now. No, I'm telling you, don't do it, because at the same time, something could backfire and come towards you, and you're like, oh, shit, how do I figure out, or how do I move? And, something may just feel uncomfortable. So don't make fun of nobody going through their own shit, or somebody's not going to make fun of you. You could be promoting, or trying to buy new products. You can also be reflecting on past mistakes. It's like something about, like, my parents always taught me, or my parents always told me this and the third about rejection or approval, or, something like that could be just in your mind. You also could be sulking, but just let them look over you. Literally, let them. Just keep going. Come to terms with reality. Come to some type of terms and conditions if you got to get things on paper, but you have to move on. There could be a girl's trip coming up, a boy's trip. If it's not you, it could be someone around you. This is going to be some type of peace and harmony. If you have the free time to go, you should go. You could be listening on a conversation, or somebody's listening to your conversation. They could see you as a threat, or this could also just be somebody watching you on social media and they see you as a threat. You're interested in someone, but you're not going to play some type of game. So you could be walking away. Like, I'm not bluffing. At the point that I walk away, I'm literally walking away. It's not for you to come catch me. So no matter, witness could be important. Somebody sees something. Somebody's around and they hear something. They could be the person that's overhearing the conversation. It's like you see a TikTok and they're like, well, if you were so that live in so state and so time and got so that whatever, and this could be your scenario. It's like, damn, this shit is happening online. What the fuck? There also could be somebody around you who's like a Jehovah's Witness. Your sex is healing, so you have to control who you give it to. You may be lying to yourself about a football or a basketball player. You may be feeling justified because of who they are, but they have a crazy baby mom, a crazy baby dad, or they are the crazy baby mom or baby dad, and they did something multiple times. So there's no need to doubt yourself when you're trying to force a situation. If they want their stuff back, then yes, give it to them. Keep moving. If you had a question, the answer is yes. Something is aesthetically pleasing, but that's it. Okay? You're going to be loud and wrong if you go towards this option. Somebody could have dropped a dime for a penny. Whether you're the person that dropped it, you're the dime and or the penny. Be honest with yourself. You could be needing a new TV, a new electronic, a new iPad, or just something like that you're trying to save up for. Somebody also could be giving you a tip, some type of advice, or maybe you just work out in a service. Somebody's giving you some type of extra money. There could also be some type of anonymous tip where they send you a DM from a fake page. All right, your path is slowly but surely unfolding. Something's going to pop up and it's going to be a surprise. This could be a person and or just an event. Just take some time to decompress. I feel like everything is kind of cut and dry, cut and simple for you. Maybe you're trying to stay dry. You could be overwhelmed because of some type of divorce or some type of love triangle, heartbreak, separation. But maybe at the same time, you're trying to heal this. It's like, okay, well, I'm trying to move on the best way possible. Let's communicate. We both can have some type of success and confidence. You recognize that it's time for a new start. You also may be successful when it comes to you having some type of resource or gaining some type of resource for your stability. Somebody successfully wants a new restart with you. They could see you as a resource, or they want to use you as a resource. This is someone that comes off as realistic and dependable. This could definitely be a Leo, an air sign, heavy on the Leo, a Virgo, maybe even a fire sign. They're trying to avoid some type of fear of happening. It's like, damn, especially when it comes to their child. It's like, damn, I was living with my baby mom. I was living with my baby dad. I was living with this person that I was sleeping with or whatever, and I have a child. Well, now that's not really going to work out, and I fear us having to go back to my parents' house. I fear us having to go to a hotel. So I want to go back to this person and see if I can make this successful. Maybe they already told people in their family that this was a resource that, you know, was going well. But secretly, y'all was going through some type of breakup and a heartbreak. It just kept working, or they just started to focus their energy on work. It just became a burden to talk to them or to come to some type of agreement. So now they're deciding, like, okay, how can I recover this? How can I restart? How can we get out of this conflict? That way, again, I can have some type of routine to my change. It's only for their benefit. You may be in your head because you're depressed about how you've had to adapt to this change and or their friendship or being a part of their community. So you still want to be a part of someone's practical lifestyle. You want to reconcile low-key with this person, but at the same time, this person is lazy and they're greedy. You also could know that they're friends or they went to try to revive something with someone else. Again, this could be their baby mom, baby dad, or just someone that they were sleeping with. What do they want when it comes to this situation? They want to get married. So if you feel like they're in and out, they want to get married to this person. They want to have some type of celebratory moment. They feel like they can close things out successfully because they done got past some type of greed. They feel like, oh, we can have a new baby. We done got throughout this phase or whatever. We done invested so much. They feel like they could be an option. So they are going to be bored when it comes to you. So it's up to you to put up your defenses or not. Make a clear decision. The choice is yours. You're going to either let them back in or you're not. Okay. I almost said Capricorn. What's going on if you're an air sign dealing with the Capricorn? It seems like there's some type of success here. There's some type of inspiration. There's some type of happiness. It seems like somebody could be integrated in a part of your life or they're practical. You feel like somebody's happy online. Maybe they work online. Maybe you feel like we could have some type of fun. We can go travel or we can go do something together. Can provide or they have what they can need for themselves or whatever the case may be. But I feel like this is some type of deception. Somebody gonna end this quick. At the point that you come in and you're like, hey, I want to go travel with you. I want to go do something. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna be defensive towards this. Thank you for this, but I'm trying to change my lifestyle. I got some type of clarity that I need to go through some type of change, or they got some type of clarity about a Scorpio or that you're friends with, or somebody, a water sign, whatever, Pisces, whoever. They're going to be like, no, thank you. I'm not interested in this. I already know what's going on. They also may know something about your legal issues or some type of like gossip that was going on when it's related to some type of finances or security, a Virgo, someone in their family. This could be a fire sign. They understand that being around you is unrealistic at this point. They feel like you still see them as naive. At the same time, they've already bossed up. It's like at the point that you knew me when you first met me, I was a page. Now I'm a king. Even if they're feminine. They're celebrating. They're hitting some type of milestone. There also could be a father-child dynamic here that you're watching and or around. Maybe you feel like, okay, I recognize that something is just not working or there's something about this. You need to move forward. Trust yourself in that too. But there's some type of message that's coming in. This is going to make you happy. This could be related to your career or just some type of community or something that's changing for you, your home, your lease. Overall, enjoy.